Hey, good morning to everybody. Today's lesson is a story that I read earlier this morning. Um, it's about a water bearer in India had two large pots hung on the end of a pole, which he carried across his neck. One of the pots had a crack, and while the other pot was perfect and always delivered a full portion of water, at the end of a long walk from the stream to the house, the cracked pot always arrived half full. And not to make the long story any longer, but to shorten it as much as I can, the pot apologized. It spoke out one day at the water, at the river's end, and spoke out to the bearer, the water bearer, and apologized for having its cracked and saying that, I'm sorry that I can't carry the full portion like the other pot does. I can only carry a half portion by the time I get to the house. And the water bearer said to the pot, I realized that from the moment that I had you, that you had a crack. So what I did was I planted seeds along the way, and where your water kept leaking out, it it helped to nourish these seeds and help them to grow, which in turn gave me roses that I could bring into the house to make my house not only look good but smell good and give to others to make them happy as well. So the message behind this is that when we see flaws in ourselves, God sees strength within us and He uses us. He uses what we think are our shortcomings to help to save, deliver, and show the world how great He is. I'm just here encouraging someone on the other end of this, and myself as well, to not focus so much on your flaws, but trust God to have Him lead you in the way that He sees fit. Have Him take your flaws and use them to inspire the world to change and run back and worship Him the way that we all should. Flaws are there, and if we allow ourselves, the flesh, to continue to dwell on them, it weakens us and we lose sight of how great we truly are as children of God. So never focus too much on your flaws, but keep all of your focus on our Heavenly Father. At times I feel weak, and some situations that I've gone through and situations that I'm going through now makes me feel at times that I'm less than. But it's messages like those that reminds me of how great I am and how much I should trust God and walk by faith, never by my own sight and my own shortcomings, but trust Him and deliver this message. That's why when I drop these messages, I drop them with no fear. I don't filter them to appease anyone. I give them in full strength because that's what Jesus has led me, my apologies, has led me to do, which is to not water down His word and not water down my message, and don't focus on whatever shortcomings I have, but just put the message out there to inspire someone. I don't know if that someone is you. I don't know if it's you're passing it on to someone else, but whoever it is, just know that God is there for you. He has never left you nor forsake you. He's always there, even when things are cloudy and you cannot see. Just know that God is there, and He doesn't care about your shortcomings. He just cares that you are showing up each and every day to represent Him, to save a life, not only your own. So be not afraid. I hope that this encourages and inspires someone today to go out into the world and walk by faith, not by fear. Faith will always have you walking on water. Fear will have you drowning in water. Trust God. I pray that you guys have a blessed and awesome day today. I love each and every one of you. Go out into the world and remember, never be afraid to share a simple smile. You don't know whose life you could be saving. Love you guys.